Hey, church family, Merry Christmas. As we share this final Advent moment, wherever you're watching from, step into an act of worship with me. If you're able to grab a candle, any candle nearby, just go ahead and get it. Pause if you need to, and then come back and light it. Now, as you light your candle, we are confessing something together, and that's this. In a dark world, we need a light that we cannot create. The good news of Advent and Christmas is that God has brought that light to us through Jesus. Family, Psalm 96 tells us that the Lord reigns and that he's going to judge the world in righteousness and faithfulness, and all of creation is going to rejoice because of his coming. You see, even when the world feels unstable and our hearts feel restless, God is not distant. He comes to make all the wrong things right, to expose the darkness and to bring his people into the light of his love. That coming is fulfilled through the person of Jesus. Now, with that in mind, hear the hope found in Isaiah 60, where he says, "Arise and shine, for your light has come. The glory of the Lord has risen upon you." The prophet Isaiah was speaking to a group of people in dark circumstances and with dark hearts. Listen, it's not just them. That's our story too. It's not just the darkness out there, but rather it's the darkness in our minds and our hearts that separate us from God and from each other because we choose to love other things before God. Listen, into that kind of darkness is where God does something incredible. He doesn't say, work your way back to me or go and fix yourself. Rather, he says, the light has come to you. Salvation isn't a project that we finish or that we work on, but rather it's a gift that's already come completed to us through the person of Jesus, the true light that has stepped into our darkness. Listen, the manger is the beginning of the story that eventually points to the cross, where on the cross, Jesus takes upon himself the guilt that we deserve in order to bring us into his family as children of the light. So when the scripture says, arise and shine for your light has come, he's not saying try harder. He's saying arise and turn from sin back to God. Shine doesn't mean to produce your own righteousness, but it means to reflect his as image bearers created in his image. Listen, the light comes, and then the command, that's the command. First, it's God's action in Jesus, and then it's our response. Now, to that, the darkness, the scripture says, shall cover the earth, but the Lord will arise upon you, and his glory will be seen upon you. It means that the darkness is still very real in this world. Chances are you've been hurt, you've experienced conflict or sorrow. There's darkness around you, but there's also light over you and light in you through Jesus. Listen, it's his presence that defines you, not your circumstances. So as this year comes to an end, you might be feeling the weight of failure, of regret, or even drifting from God. Listen, the light has come precisely for those who sit in darkness. It's not about whether or not you can climb out of the darkness, but rather how you're going to respond to the one who has come to you. And that's the invitation to admit the darkness in your heart, to trust in Jesus to forgive you, and to look to the future coming of the one who has brought his light. Listen, if you already know him, then your calling for this upcoming year is arise and shine, not in your own strength, but in his. So as we step into 2026, as we step into the light of Jesus, let us move towards forgiveness. Let us move towards grace. Let us move towards love and mercy, because the world is still dark, but the light has come to us through Jesus. One day, that light will fill everything. Cornerstone Miami, arise and shine. The light has come. Merry Christmas, and we will see you next year. God bless you.